Alright, y'all, this is going to be another unedited video, and this time we're going to be unboxing a BackMarket MacBook Pro that I got, and this is a 2020 model. I don't remember the dimensions. I don't know if there are different variations. I really don't remember, but I got this 4 days ago, so on the 18th of November, and then I got it the 21st, so it took a total of 3 days to get here. And then also when I was trying to change the delivery settings online, I saw that it was sent via UPS 2-day air, I think. 2-day air shipping, something like that. But definitely in 2 days, so there was a little bit of a delay, and I did get a notification of that, but I wasn't on top of that since I knew it was coming soon, and I didn't need it in exactly 2 days. So we're good, and we have it right here. Doesn't have my address, none of that, so I don't have to hide it too much from y'all. And I'm gonna open it right now. This is my old MacBook that I'm replacing. I'm actually trading it in, and I am gonna miss it. I'm not gonna lie. I've had this since my freshman year of college, and that was 2018. I got it in 2018, and we're now in 2024. So I've been with this for 6 years, and this model is the 2017 model, I think, something like that. So it's not the newest laptop ever. Even when I got it, it wasn't the newest MacBook on the market either. And I got this refurbished, I'm pretty sure, through a friend at the time. And this is the MacBook Air. Again, I think it's 2017, 13-inch. So it looks pretty good. It does have a little bit of damage, some nicks right here, if y'all can see that. So you can trade in your old electronics on BackMarket, and they'll give you back that money. And it's like paying for another refurbished good like this one for less, because they're going to pay you some money depending on the quality of the old electronics you're trading in. And they're going to ask you a bunch of questions. They're going to ask you about the condition, if it's functioning, all that, to give you the amount, like a quote of how much they can pay you for that electronic specifically. So here it is. I need to reset it completely before I ship it today, because my goal is to open this MacBook, set it up for my workflow, for productivity, for editing. So this is probably going to be one of the last videos that I fully record on my iPhone. And I'm going to go back to my old camera, which is the Sony ZV-E10. How did that ring? Was that my iPad? I don't know. So I actually was waiting on this one to send in my old electronic, because they ask you to send it in secure packaging, obviously with good packing material so that it's not moving around, jumping around in transit. So I'm literally going to use the box that they're giving me, because what better box than literally the one that BackMarket is sending my goods in? Nothing else would be better. And plus, I don't have any packing materials like bubble wrap, so I'm going to use whatever's in here for that. They use paper. Also, the reason why I got this model specifically, the 2020, even though we're in 2024, and y'all know I like extremely new electronics, like that version of the year electronics, is number one, because the new MacBooks just came out. So what are the chances that you're going to find any refurbished on BackMarket already? There were none for this year, I'm pretty sure, when I checked. And also, it was much, much cheaper than the one that came out last year. Like the 2021, this one, I paid like $500 something for fair quality, and I did pay excellent quality for the iPhone I'm using right now on BackMarket. So it was basically new. It felt like an entirely new phone, no damage, no nothing. So I don't know how the fair condition is gonna look, but honestly, what I'm focused the most on is functionality. I really need an upgrade, because my poor MacBook Air simply cannot handle a lot going on, and I'm a multitasker, so I need processing speed, I need storage, RAM, all that. I need an upgrade. So it's time. And in the future, when I do an upgrade, I'll probably do a newer version and not 4 years behind version. But it's okay, because I did my research, and even the 2021 is a solid choice. They do put a lot of packing material inside. It comes with the charger. the packing slip. Wow. This is fancy schmancy. I like it a lot. I've never seen packaging like this. It looks like it's completely suspended in this packaging, which is awesome. It does move around a little bit, which is fine. It has limited mobility. How do I open this? I think we open it like this. Hopefully. I don't want to break it because I want to use it for my old laptop. Alright. There we go. There's tape up here. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna get any accessories for this because clearly I like the sleek look. I love feeling it when I haven't used it overnight, especially in the winter and it's super cold the next day. I'm like, oh, beautiful. It feels so soothing against my hand. All right, I'm wondering if I can just slip it out so I can keep the shape easier for me in the long run. Okay, you can slowly but surely slip it out. And here it is. I think this is a space gray color. I'm not sure. It does look like it has casing. I don't know if that's typical. It does have a case on the bottom and on the top. I don't know if that's something that BackMarket provides or the refurbisher provides. No idea. But this is what the condition looks like. I'm gonna see if there are any visible signs of wear. I would say that this USB-C port does have a little bit. I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see it properly. Yeah, you probably can't see it. I'm gonna try and focus it. Do y'all see that? It's barely visible though, and it probably won't affect anything significantly because even the fair condition, it's aesthetic when they refer to fair. They're not talking about the performance. They're just talking about the build itself, the external aspects. All right, I just opened it. There does seem to be a little circle here. I don't know if they had a sticker here for labeling during processing. I'm gonna focus there. Do you see that? Yeah, but aside from that, everything looks fine. There's just a little tiny piece of dust on the trackpad. The trackpad is still solid. The keyboard looks fine. The keyboard also has a protective element on it. I don't know why. I used to have one. I'm going to be taking all of this off though because I did read that it's not good to have this since it's touching the screen and you want to preserve the screen for as long as possible. You don't want anything touching it all the time, especially since your finger grease is going to be caught on this and it's going to stick onto the cover. So you don't want that. And a pro of me getting the 2020 version is that there's a touch bar here. And I remember when these touch bars came, and this was before they went with the newer models. I don't know why they took it off, honestly. I would always see people play around with it and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's so cool. I love the mini screen element here where you have a line and you can have these electronic buttons. Super cool. Now all that's left is to set it up. Let me inspect the screen just to see if there's anything there that would make sense with the fair scoring that I paid for. Yeah, I'm trying to see how this device got the fair classification. All right, I can't see anything here other than what I've said, so I'm gonna take off the keyboard casing, see if there's anything under there. Nope. Literally completely intact, as if brand new keyboard. And then let me take off the top and the bottom casing. I have no idea why they put this on again. And also I might take it off depending on the benefits and drawbacks, because at least for this one, the MacBook Air, when I had a cover on it on the bottom and the top was too heavy. So every time I would like to prop it up, and not all the way, it was a specific angle that I would be able to prop it up and then have it stay there before it would come down again. So if I did it before that angle point, then it would slowly come down and then shut, and I'm like, that's so annoying. So I just took it off because the screen wasn't able to support that weight and stay in the position that I wanted it to. Also, I don't know if this is gonna come off easily or not. But when I trade in my electronics and they give me back like $80 something, which is more reasonable than the $200 that I wanted to sell it for, because that's actually crazy, especially given its condition, because it does need battery servicing. It said that for a while, and I took it to the mall at Bethesda. It was the Westfield Montgomery Mall in Bethesda, and they were like, yeah, it's gonna cost like $180 or something like that. I was like, bruh, I might as well just get a new laptop. And this was early in this year. I think it was March. And I did end up getting this refurbished model. And speaking about the ethical component, I'm going to be purchasing all of my electronics, at least for myself, probably even for others when I'm in the financial position to do that, refurbished, because there are a lot of ethical components that you have to keep in mind that a lot of these companies don't tell you upfront. They're not transparent about it. And a lot of the electronics components are sourced unethically in different places in the world. So it's better to use buy refurbished electronics, because it's simply fixing what can be fixed and then selling it again. You're not wasting all of those electronics that are going to end up who knows where, in some hazardous landfill somewhere. And you won't be contributing to production that uses unethical sourcing of components. So it's about saving the earth, saving humans from suffering as well, and you making an impact in that way, because your money has power, your dollar has power, and you should use it wisely. So this is why from now on, actually starting from my phone, I'm going to be buying refurbished everything, even cameras. I'm going to try and buy used or refurbished as long as it's working properly. I don't really care too much about the aesthetic component. Of course, I don't want it to look super ugly. This is not super ugly, obviously. It seems like there were some stickers here. Square, circle stickers, probably for labeling, I'm guessing, or some kind of processing, but that's nothing that can't be cleaned off. And there are scratches here on the Apple logo. I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to tell. It's difficult because it's a mirror. It's a little mirror. Give me a second. Yeah, I don't think y'all can tell. Okay, maybe there. You see? There we go. Yeah, so it does have some scratches, which if that's something y'all don't want, then you can get the excellent condition, because probably won't have that. And then there are some little nicks here. Tiny nicks. Again, I don't know if it's visible on camera, but they're super small. Nothing that you can see from far away. They're super tiny. Actually, let me try and move this a little more. Actually, no, because then I'll lose my angle. Yeah, you can't even see it from that angle, so it's super tiny, but for the purposes of the video, I'm going to move y'all closer so you can see it. All right, here it is. Here are the tiny nicks that I was talking about. Okay, we're back. So that's it really. Again, tiny nicks here on the edge, the back right there. And then let's take off the bottom casing and see what's up there. I suspect it's going to be more of the same. Yeah, so the bottom, there is a ghost of a sticker there, or whatever was on there. There are some tiny scratches, super fine scratches. Again, I'm not sure if y'all are going to be able to see. Oh, right there. It's barely visible, but it's right here. It's like a hair scratch right there. And a few more around. Just 2 more that I can see. About 2 more here. that's it really. And then let's look at the edges. Yep, a little more. You see, I think this is one right here. This is a little dent. And then there's a few more here. They look like dots from my perspective in person. And the other side, nothing on the other side. The ports seem intact except for that USB-C port that has some minor nicks around the edges, but nothing inside. All the ports, I can see them clearly on the inside. There's no dirtiness, there's no lint, no fuzz. And then here on this side, yeah, this USB-C also has a little bit of ruggedness to it. That's it, honestly. So if you were to get the fair option, do expect little nicks, especially around the edges here, maybe some scratches here, but nothing significant, even for fair. I was expecting way more, honestly, for the fair pricing that I got, because the fair condition pricing is usually the lowest pricing from what I've seen, because you can expect more signs of wear. You can expect less visual intactness compared to a new device. But I'm satisfied. It's really good. I'm gonna set this up right now, and it's working perfectly so far. Honestly, I'm gonna connect to the Wi-Fi, and that's it. Let me try all of the keyboard keys actually. Okay, the touch bar is working perfectly. But my computer is like, bruh, you just bought me and you're smashing all of my keys. But I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure they're all working. Yep, they are all working. So I'm happy. The battery level, if I had to guess how much it is, it's about 30% probably. Yes, so about 30%. Let me show you. There we go. Yeah, about 30%. And that is more than enough to set up my new MacBook Pro. All right, this is my first time using Migration Assistant. You open it up on your old device, you put in your password, and let's see what happens. I figured out how to get to this from these instructions. You just have to search up Migration Assistant in the search bar of this Launchpad. All right, there was a problem with my iCloud for some reason, but it just said open preferences to fix it, and this popped up, so I guess it's okay after all. If you have information, blah, blah, blah. No, what? To another Mac, there we go. I was about to say, are those my only options? Okay, whatever. Yes, we are connected to the same network, and this just popped up. I should actually charge my MacBook Air. Look at this charger, y'all. It has been through it these past 6 years. It's even yellowed because of how old it is. Not because of the dirtiness, but apparently it is normal. I did search it up. It must be because I use it too much or something like that. But thankfully, this has not electrocuted me at all. And I haven't had any health problems from it either. You should not let this happen to you. I'm just saying. Thankfully, I'm okay. Continue. Yes. And then we can over here. This is good. I want to transfer all of it. Actually, I don't think applications, honestly. Maybe? Nah. Welcome account. Nah, wait. I think I do need my documents. Okay, let's see if I can unselect all of this and then just have my desktop, documents, downloads, pictures. Do I really need pictures? I don't think I need my pictures because it's all in the cloud. I think that's it. System and network, that's fine. Yeah, that's it, honestly. And then I'll sort through desktop, documents, and downloads to see what I really need. And then I'll still have all of this storage remaining. I got the 1 terabyte model because I need that. Ugh, fine. I'll change that welcome account because it looks gross. All right, there we go. Set the password. Now transferring information. It's moving along pretty quickly. All right, I went downstairs to continue doing laundry. I just had to get some laundry from the dryer, fold it, and store it. And migration was already completed. So that took literally about 5 minutes, I would say. If not, even less or a little bit more. We click done on the old device. And we'll see. Oh, that just exposed all of the fingerprints on my screen. I love pointing at my screen and touching my screen, as y'all can tell. Touching my screen, not scream. So hopefully I can lose this habit with this one. And even when I'm opening it, I tend to touch the screen because I open it a little bit and then I grab the screen for more grip. So that's why there's so many fingerprints on there as well. Then you click done on here. Let's see what pops up. This is me. Hello. That's it. And then I put in my new password and I'll continue setting it up on my own, sorting through all the documents that I have transferred just to make sure that only what I need is on there and I can save space from the jump. Look how beautiful this background is. I love it. We're good to go. I completely forgot that this has Touch ID, so this is exciting and so cool. I've always wanted to do this. Nice. This used to be my favorite part of setting up my devices. When I had the iPhone that had the thumb unlock, oh, I miss that, honestly. If I could bring it back, I would have a phone that has thumb ID because that button was mad satisfying. Here it is. It's all here. I'm extremely excited to set it up and start getting to work. I actually have some videos I want to edit, so if y'all have any recommendations for video editing software that I should get now that I have a MacBook Pro that can actually withstand having a heavier video editing program open alongside other Chrome tabs that I have for emails or other browsing activities, let me know. I've heard of a bunch of different ones. Right now the only one I use is LumaFusion. I don't even know if I can put LumaFusion on here, but that's definitely what I'm gonna do first. If not, then I'll just use iMovie because I do basic editing. So let me know if there are any special video editing software out there that y'all would recommend me to use. And thank you for watching. I'm grateful to God for giving me the resources to be able to buy this new device. If y'all are interested in trying out BackMarket, I definitely recommend. It's a super legit website, nothing shady about it. All of my interactions with them have been 10 out of 10. And you should look into it. I definitely encourage all of y'all to buy refurbished and stay away from buying new for a more ethical approach to electronics usage. Thank you for watching so much. I'm glad you're here. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know when I'm going to post next. And I'll definitely, hopefully, see you next time. God bless. Bye. Your blood makes atonement for my sin, cleanses deep within, and I know that you forgive.